I'm sure you've heard of the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, but do you know what this organization does to help you? No worries, we will find out exactly what the ACLU is up to in Central Florida and statewide. With me now is Cassandra Brown and Natisha June to tell us more. Welcome, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Please tell me a little bit about the ACLU. I'll start with you, Cassandra, and how you came to be involved with the ACLU.
Okay, before I decided to go to law school in 2016, I was trying to find some volunteer work that I could do that was kind of legally based. And so I did some research and I found the ACLU online and I made a call and jumped in. So
Was there anything in particular that attracted you to it?
That they do legal observer work where when there's protests and different things, because there's lots of protests going on at the time, they train you to kind of stand on the outliers of whatever is happening, and you take notes, you take videos, you know, and just kind of watch and make sure that there aren't, you know, kind of watch the agitators, try to watch as far as police overstepping boundaries, or if anyone gets arrested, we document those things and just kind of keep an eye on the protest or whatever's happening.
Okay, very nice. So you were attracted to the activists,
Yes.
Or activism that the organization is involved in. Natisha, you are the statewide organizing manager.
Yes.
Tell us about your role, and maybe you can tell us historically what the ACLU has done. What does the organization stand for?
Sure. So at the ACLU, we use the slogan in the state of Florida that we are Florida's watchdog. And so we watch in the courts, in the community, and in the legislature. And so we will soon be a 100-year-old organization, which is very exciting. And for the state of Florida, we've been here for over 50 years as an affiliate. We have affiliates all over the country, North Dakota, South Dakota, Puerto Rico. And so I think when people think about the strength of the ACLU, they see us here in Florida, but we are many across the country and we do very influential work. I think a lot of people will be surprised about some of the cases that we've worked on. We've done the Loving case, which was a interracial couple that got married and making sure that they can stay married in the area. At the time, there's very Jim Crow era against people of color and white people being married together. We did the Muhammad Ali case when his license was taken away. So a lot of people don't know that we worked on that case as well. Recently, you know, we've done the marriage equality case. We have done cases around immigration, around voting. Most recent, our win for Amendment 4, which is one of the most important and historical cases that I've been able to do and had the pleasure of leading our field team on in my lifetime. And so the ACLU does a lot of vast work, from privacy issues to First Amendment issues. We protect the United States Constitution and more specifically the Bill of Rights. And so when those things are spelled out, especially in activism and as we work with the community and, you know, as we file law cases, what you're going to start seeing is a bit of a transition of the organization where we've always filed legal cases. We'll be doing some of that in the legislature a lot more, or either in the community, actually building our power and building our footprint in the community. And we were able to even do that with Amendment 4 this go around. So we have a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm really excited to see where we're going next.
Okay, so for those in our audience looking, if I wanted to be involved in the ACLU, do I need to be an attorney? What opportunities are there for people to get involved?
Most definitely, you do not need to be an attorney. We actually have a survey that we just did where we're asking people their interest. We need people that want to go out and canvass. We need people that want to go out and phone bank. Cassandra hosted a number of phone banks this year with us, and last year with the Amendment 4 campaign. We need people who want to go out and help us lobby legislators, whether that's in an in-district meeting in their respective region, or if that's in some pockets of the state where I, as an organizer, don't have capacity and my team doesn't have capacity. We do need lawyers. We need people that can serve in our legal panels. We need people that can help us to synthesize through some of the cases. A lot of people will be surprised that the ACLU gets hundreds and probably thousands of intake a year, and sometimes, you know, just monthly, just looking through a lot of our intake. I'm grateful to say that it's not something that I have to do anymore, but Cassandra definitely does. And so, you know, we have a policy leg, we have a organizer leg, we have a legal leg, but we also have a development team that helps to keep our fundraising in order. And then we have our executive team led by our new executive director, Dr. Micah Kubik.
Very nice. Well, thank you both for the work you do on behalf of the community. It's been a pleasure having you, Cassandra Brown and Natisha June. Lots of good information about the ACLU and how it fights to preserve the individual rights and liberties guaranteed to all people in the country by the Constitution and laws of the United States.